So apparently, Josh, what happened there is the jury may have a question, but the judge is telling them that they're not going to take any questions between 1 and 2. That's their actual lunchtime. I guess, I don't know whether they'll be deliberating during that time. Maybe it appears that way, but the judge is not taking any questions. She's not going to bring them back in. So we'll have to sort that out as to what more may have happened. I saw our friend AJ holding this, which looks to me to be some kind of question there. And does that help the defense, or does that hurt the defense, or help the prosecution, or hurt the prosecution, that they can't do something in the hour if they have a question that may be important to them?
You know, as I'm watching this, I'm getting PTSD from having gone through trials before. You know how it is. You do everything that you can. You try to give the jurors answers to every question that you think that could possibly pop into their heads. And then all of a sudden they go back there to deliberate, and the questions start coming in. And some of these questions are complete curveballs, something that you never even thought about, and you're doing all your best to kind of read the tea leaves of where are they possibly leaning by answering these questions. It's absolutely torture to go through this period of time where you're just trying to anticipate, what are they doing back there? What are they thinking about? I do not envy the position he's in. They put on a hell of a case, but this is that time where you really start to question everything that you did over the past 8 weeks and everything that you said during closing, and hope that you gave the jurors everything that they need.
Yeah, and usually, I don't know about you, but I have found that when a question comes out, it's because one juror really has the question, right? And the other jurors are trying to say, okay, well, let's ask that question, get an answer for you because we want you to come our way. And then sometimes, sometimes you get a question and then you get a knock, 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 and before the question's answered, you have a verdict, right, Josh?
Yeah, I've had that happen a few times before, because it takes time to answer these questions, because lots of times there might be argument on it. Nobody can agree on how to exactly answer it. You're looking through case law. You're looking through the instructions to see if that answers it. This could take, sometimes an hour or so to get them an answer. And in the meantime, they just give up and say, we don't care anymore, and tell them we've got a verdict and we want to go home. Yeah.
So here, if you had to anticipate, and I'm going to have tea leaves for you, A and B. A, what would be the jury question you would have right now? B, when are they coming back? And maybe a C, what will be the verdict? Give me an A, B, and C. Come on, make those bases. Get that home run.
Yeah, right. I think if anything, they might have questions on the actual elements, because neither attorney really talked about those things. And there's, she'd outlined there's 5 elements to each of these crimes, which may sometimes, these elements have definitions all to themselves. So they might be just taking some real serious time to figure out what all of that means. And the attorneys didn't do them any favors by explaining that. Now, the attorneys only had an hour each, so maybe that was why they weren't able to get into the meat of the instructions themselves. But how long could they take to come back? I mean, I will say this. It took 8 weeks to get this trial to them, into their hands. There was a lot of evidence. 70-something witnesses, I think, were called. A lot of it was really dense information. I think they could take a long time. I know that people are saying, oh, they're going to come back quickly. I don't think so. I think they're going to be diligent. I think they know that this is getting a lot of media attention, that the world is watching.
So I gotta stop it. I gotta push it. I gotta push it to the verdict, because we only have about 20 seconds left. What do you think the verdict's going to be?
They're going to come back. I'm going to say they're going to come back Friday, because everybody likes Friday verdicts.
You're avoiding the verdict question. Thank you, Josh Ritter. See you next time. We have to take a break here.